You.
Welcome everyone. We are with another match of our Six Nation Gold League tournament. This is the third match between England Protector and Imperial Sri Lanka. We have our experienced umpire Mr. Mohsin and Mr. Ramzan Gattu with another team member who is the captain Mr. Farooq and Mr. Shashi. So this is a toss time now. So flipping the coin and heads the call. So there's a tail. Imperial Sri Lanka won the toss. We have to ask some question with the Imperial Sri Lanka's captain. So what's your plan and what you wanted to do first?
Yeah, we wanted to bat first and put some score at the board and put pressure first. So that was the plan and the pressure. So we got this.
Okay, so what are the numbers in your mind you wanted to make?
Yeah, see, we are planning for 160 plus and above that we will win.
Okay, so congratulations for the toss and best of luck for the match. So hello sir, and what are your planning for the another planning? What will be your planning for another six overs?
We have a good bowling attack. I'm sure we will restrain them under 200. So it's fine. It's good. But at least we will know the good conditions also. And we will try our best.
Yes, I know you also, I have seen your team spirit. So best of luck for you and let's see the match. So Imperial Sri Lanka has won the toss and they will do batting first.
Srilanka, Namo 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 Mata. Sundara Siri Barini Surandiyati Sumamana Lanka. Ranya Gadaya Nekamal Balaguru Piri Jaya Bhumiya Ranya. Apahata Sapa Siri Sata Sadana Jivana Ye Mata. Pilidanu Mena Apabhakti Puja Namo Namo Mata. Apa Sri Lanka, Namo 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 Mata. Obabe apa vidya, Obamaya apa satya, Obabe apa shanti, apa hada tulabhanti, Oba apa aloke, apa dianuprani, Oba apa jivanave, apa muktiya obave. Nava jivana demine, nitina apa kubudu
Good evening, everyone. This is a third match between England Protector and Imperial Sri Lanka. So this is a Gold League tournament organized by Eagle Sports at the ground number 1 of Eagle Cricket Ground, sponsored by AMZ Properties. So this is the second ball for Imperial Sri Lanka, who just won the toss and wanted to opt the batting. So that was a uppish delivery from the bowler Tayyab Bilal. Tayyab, this is the 877th match of Tayyab, who got the 323 wickets. He's a right-arm medium bowler. Again, a slower delivery. He just played it so well and goes for a first boundary of this match. And this boundary goes from Malaka Wanasi. There is a partnership from Imperial Sri Lanka. There are Sarafsan and Malaka. Again, a slower and uppish delivery he has gotten, and that was a drop catch just up and above from the ball fielder's hand, and goes for a maximum toward the cow corner. So this is the end of the over number 1. Scores are 12 for no loss. At the first over, Malaka got so well, getting every ball on his hand. 1-4 and 1-6. So another bowler, Johar Abbas, who is on the attack now. Got the first delivery from Johar Abbas and getting the single run. Also, he's a right-arm fast bowler. 156th match and got the wicket of 153. Another ball, just good line and length, a beautifully deliver toward the batsman. No chance of any run. Just an over-pitch delivery and straight goes to keeper's glove. A dot delivery from Johar Abbas, who is perfectly giving a ball toward the batsman. Only one run giving from last 3 balls. Again it goes toward the keeper's glove. A quieter appeal, but luckiest for the batsman. But no chance of a run. This time he just got the ball, and that was also a drop catch toward the mid-off area. That was so up and above onto the sky, unrecognizable, and got dropped. So 2 luckiest for Malacca, as he wanted to settle down toward the strike. That was, he got the top again, and nevertheless 3 fielders are just behind the ball, and again a drop catch from last 2 balls. So this is the end of over number 2. Scores are 16 for no loss. Ayub, who comes back with another over, got first ball and getting a maximum. And this maximum is from Saraf's bat toward the long off area. Just on to the sky, and ball landed very safely. They are playing toward the sky on high, and 3 times they just luckiest for the catch. That was also a up-pitchly delivery he has gotten, but unrecognized the ball. So that's a beautiful delivery from Ayub. Just wanted to play, but a dot delivery he has gotten from Ayub. So nevertheless, a chance of a run. He's just doing so well with the all deliveries. That was slower one. Batsman wanted to play toward the deep square leg, but did not get the ball. So no run. That wanted to block and he blocked. A quick stop by the fielder toward the short fine leg. So ending of the over number 3 scores are 23 for no loss. So as this is a Six Nation Gold League tournament and this is a match between Imperial Sri Lanka and England Protector. We have already seen 2 matches of this league match, and that was actually a good competition between the teams. They have done their almost best, and now this is the 3rd match. So Johar Abbas again comes back into the attack. First delivery, a quieter appeal, but that's a leg by. This time he just beaten, was looking for play defensively, but the delivery beats the outside edge. Not the best contact, but good awareness between the wicket for a single. Again beaten the outside, and he wanted to play at the other ideas. Still that goes toward the deep point for a boundary. So these boundaries are from Malacca as well. He is on 25 at 14 ball. That's really up and above in the sky and goes for long on area, but stopped by the fielder as well, just near the rope. Meanwhile, that takes a couple of runs. Again, I wanted to defend the ball, but a block hole never get a chance of a run. What a lovely delivery by Johar Abbas as well. This is the second over from Johar.
Good line and length, and he delivered, and that with the 2 and 3 bounce goes for catch. So this is over number 4 scores are 31 for no loss. But there is some confusion. So they have to discuss either it is out or not. So this is luckiest for the batsman. They are not out. Ayub, who comes back into the attack, who is the precious bowler of England Protector. That was a slow delivery and nevertheless giving any chance of a run toward the batsman. He picked a ball and just pushed it away toward the mid-off and goes for a single run. That was again a slower but beaten by the batsman as a defensive shot, never getting a chance of run. This time he just got the shot delivery and throw it away toward the deep mid-wicket area for a maximum. That's a classic shot from the batsman. So he does enough to keep it out. Great variation. That's again a full toss, a slower delivery. He has gotten up again and pulled the ball toward the deep mid-wicket for another maximum number 2 from Malaka's bat. With this 6, he is on 39 of 20 deliveries, 4 sixes and 2 boundaries. That was a quite soft hand toward the ball. So this is the ending of the over. Number 5 scores are 44 for no loss. Only one more over remaining for the power play. So this is another over from Faisal Mahmood. This is the 44th match and he has got a 23 wicket with the eco of 8.93. And the first ball, that's a single run he has given toward the Imperial Sri Lanka. This time a quieter appeal, but nevertheless of any run. So Faisal Mahmood being his that was again another drop from England Protector. So this is the wide delivery. One more run added toward the Imperial Sri Lanka's bucket. We have experienced umpire Mr. Mohsin and Mr. Ramzan Vattu. So Mahmood the ball now fourth and goes for 4 run toward the deep back square leg area, as this is the power of the power play, because we only have 2 fielders just near the rope and rest of the fielder are near the 30-yard circle. So they have gotten the runs with the maximums and boundaries this time. That was a Pejle delivery and goes for wicket number 1 from Faisal Mahmood, just on to keeper's hand. That's a catch. After the so many drops they have got. So wicket number 1 for Imperial Sri Lanka at the over of 5.5 with the run 52. So another batsman, Suel Pereira, who is on a strike. That was a new pair of eyes on a strike. Got the first ball at the ending of the over number 6, which is a power play. So end of the over number 6 scores are 52 for 1. So at the last over, there was a breakthrough for Imperial Sri Lanka. Faisal Mahmood beats the bat and get the edge. So this is a good competition between England Protector and Imperial Sri Lanka. Saad Afridi, who is another bowler. First ball he has delivered and that was a no ball of the first ball. This is a 178th match of Saad Afridi, gotten a wicket of 161 with the echo of 7.42. So it's a running of no ball. So that was a chance of free hit as batsman knows. But there was a fielder who preventing the boundary, and that was just chance of a run out and get the another wicket, wicket number 2 for Imperial Sri Lanka. That's an expensive run. So that was a premeditated shot from the batsman, looking for the boundary, but there was a fielder in the deep. He cuts it off and they go off for a second. And with the throw that comes for a run out, they have got him. As we are seeing a brilliant fielding there that was of all the way. The fielder sprints across drive and pulled it back. So that was a blocker delivery, never giving a chance of a run. Goes to keeper's glove. Did not getting a chance of a got the ball and just pushed it away toward the long off area. But takes a single run. So Sarfsan got the ball and pushed it away for a mid-off. Again, a creepy single. There's a partnership between Tanveer Hussain and Sarfsan. That was a full ball on the pads. And batsman just wanted to play but didn't get the room toward the ground. That was our pitch delivery, just wanted to play for a single this time. So again a full ball, delivery right on the pad, good ball. Batsman tried to work it. Anyhow they takes a single. So ending of the over number 7 scores are 58 for 2. So this is a Six Nation Gold League match between England Protector and Imperial Sri Lanka, organized by Eagle Sports at the ground of Eagle Cricket Ground, ground number 1, and powered by AMZ Properties and Shadow Gap. So Faisal Mahmood, who comes back into the attack. That was a good decision by the batsman, but overthrow gives them a run. They played it toward the square leg, but never takes a chance of run. But there was the overthrow. This overthrow giving them a chance, and they take advantage. Single run on the bucket. Just pull the ball and throw it away toward the deep back square leg area. And 2 run they cribbed, just running between the wicket. That was a lovely delivery by the bowler Faisal Mahmood. Untouchable ball and no runs. Good line and length, and what a beautiful deliveries are giving from Faisal Mahmood just onto bowler's hand. So no runs so far. This time he just dispatched the ball toward the ground and places it for a single. Again, push the ball toward the deep square leg. That's gonna along the ground. Fielder cuts it off but can't stop the one run. So ending of the 8 over scores are 63 for 2. So that was quite a good over from Faisal Mahmood, only giving a 5 run of a last over. That's Saad Afridi, second number of over from Saad. In the first over, he gives a 6 run only. That was a second over from Saad Afridi, and no any run, giving any chance of a run of the last 2 balls. A slower delivery. This time he just unstoppable the ball, but they can get only single. Single will never hurt the England Protector, I know. So another ball just raises toward the square leg area and goes for a single run. That's again over 2, but did not get the chance of run because they will be so expensive. Good line and length, and that was just up and above and played it toward the no man area, which is the third man, and what is happening over there? That was gone for a boundary toward the third man area from the bat of Tanveer Hussain. So this is the first boundary from his bat. He just opened his arms toward the boundary. So that was the finishes his second over, and what an over that is. The last 2 deliveries. Last 2 overs he just given a 12 run. So he's knocking the runs here. 161 wicket of experience showing Saad Afridi. Ending of the over number 9 scores are 69 for 2. Faisal Mahmood comes on an attack now. Another over, which is a third over. First ball goes for a boundary. Sarafsan has plated this boundary toward the deep cover. Just played it down the ground, but that was a defensive shot. Still, they wanted to make a good partnership between Sarfsan and Tanvir Hussain because they have 18 run in 19 deliveries. That was a pitch delivery. He got it so powerfully and played it so well toward the deep point for a boundary. So these kind of boundaries they needed if they wanted to get the run of more than 180, as they have to decide it. That was actually a textbook delivery. Good line and length goes to keeper glove, unrecognizable ball for a batsman, never giving a chance of run. Out the bowling and equally played it by the batsman toward the mid-off. Meanwhile, they takes a single run. That was a wide delivery just onto leg side. So extra run added to the board for Imperial Sri Lanka. That was a perfect ball and take it very quietly, just played it for a single again, but still a magnificent bowling line and length right in the corridor, beats the bat and single on their bucket. So end of the over number 10 scores are 80 for 2. So this is the first 10 innings which is completed by the team Imperial Sri Lanka. Another 10 innings, we will come back after the little short break. So we are back for the another 10 over. This is the first delivery for the batsman. And here's the change of ends now. Walking from the another side at the strike rotates. Game changes in the instant. So played it toward the mid-off area and takes a single run. This time he just played it up and above and it goes up for catch. And another wicket for Imperial Srilanka, wicket number 3 at the 11th over. So the bowler, who is a Tahir, Tanveer Hussain, who has to walk back after the 11 run in 14 ball. Out catch by Tahir as well. What a bowling and the catch. He was just waiting for the ball after the delivery. So another batsman is Shashi, the captain, who is on a strike. This is a 304th match of Shashi, who is a right-hand batsman with the average of 8. A slower delivery from Tahir as well and picked it away by the captain and throw it toward the mid-wicket area. But there was a fielder who cuts it off. So single run for the opening for Shashi. Again, picked it away toward the mid-off. And the fielder races across and cuts it off. That was an overpitched delivery. And goes for a stump. What a bowling from Tahir. This is the second wicket of this over. This is his first over and getting a 2 wicket after the 4 run. He's a right arm medium bowler. It's a 22nd match and 22nd wicket at the echo of 8.51. What a bowler. So this is the another over from Sachin Chabra. A first ball giving a single run. The batsman Lahiru who comes on a strike. So this is a 101th match of Lahiru, getting a 1,170 run with the average of 21.67. Just pushed it away the ball toward the long on area, but there was the fielder who cuts it off so quickly. A good fielding over there from England Protector as well. So they have played it so equally. Single run. Just wanted to play but missed by the batsman. No run. He just got the ball and find the gap toward the deep point and goes for 4. And Sarafsan, who is on 27 run in 27th ball, third boundary. Again, just pulled it away toward the extra cover, but there was the fielder as well. Again, a single, a creepy single. They have taken just running between the wicket. Push the ball and it raises toward the deep square leg area. Again for a boundary. This boundary is from Lahiru's bat. And well done Lahiru. This is a 100 carrier 4. So ending of the over number 12 scores are 95 for 4. So again, Tahir who is come back into the attack. That's an over-pitcher delivery. A first delivery he has gotten. Played it for a single at the first over. He has got 2 wickets at the 4 run only. Let's see how many more wicket and run he has gotten in this over. That was a pitchly delivery. He has pulled the ball toward the deep point again. It raises toward the boundary again. With this boundary, they have completed 100 run at 4 at 12.2 overs. So this is a Six Nation Gold League tournament organized by Eagle Sports at the Eagle Cricket Ground number 1. powered by AMZ Properties. So this is the third match of this tournament with Imperial Sri Lanka and England Protector. Batsman wanted to play, but it's on to the keeper's glove. That was a dot delivery from third. Just picked the ball and plays it for a single. What a perfectly delivered, but missed by the keeper. And at the advantage, they takes a single run. What a beautiful shot that was played toward the forward square leg area. Absolutely stunning. So this is a maximum from the Saraf Sun's bat. Bigger pardon, this maximum from the bat of Lahiru. So ending of the over number 13 scores are 108 for 4. Another ball from Sachin Chabra. So he plays it away and got the single run. That he just wanted to play and got again a creepy single just up and above from the keeper, but there was a fielder who could sit off the ball. Batsman wanted to play this ball. What a lovely bowling from Sachin Chabra. Just unrecognizable, unplayable ball. Straight goes to keeper's hand, a dot delivery. Good line and length. Equally throw it toward the deep cover, but there was a fielder who just stopped the ball and get back to the bowler. So there is a Nelson run at 4 wicket and 13.4 over. That was actually just over the batsman. That's a wide delivery. Again, he wanted to dispatch but did not play it so nicely because it's a Sachin Chabra. This is a third over of Sachin, giving only 14 runs at 1.4 over. What a back-to-back perfect deliveries are delivered toward the batsman from Sachin. So ending of the over number 14, scores are 112 for 4. From Johar Abbas and plays it to the way of mid-off area. Single run. That was a beautiful delivery and beaten the bat. But a defensive shot played it by the batsman as well. Takes a single run again. So single is rotating the wicket for Imperial Sri Lanka. That's a Yorker and he plays it very well for a mid-on. Again rotating the wicket and can't keep him quiet. So single. Again throw it toward the mid-on area and rotate the wicket as I already said. But I must say Johar Abbas, that was amazing bowling, did not giving the room for boundaries here. That's a perfect fielding from England Protector. This is on to keeper's glove. Beat the bat completely and shone the bat defensively. Just plays it away toward the extra cover. And ending of the over number 15, scores are 118 for 4. So at the last ball they have taken a 2-run, just a good running between the wicket. So rest of 5 over are remaining. Let's see how many more number in their bucket for they giving to England Protector for the chasing. Startup of 16th over. Unpredictable ball for the batsman. And Ayub is a bowler. A fourth over from Ayub. No run at the first ball. Throw it away and find the gap toward the fine leg area and raises the ball for a boundary this time. The second ball from Ayub has gone toward the boundary from the bat of Lahiru. That was a block-hole delivery, never giving a room toward the batsman for any of single run. So that was a dot delivery from Ayub. Just wanted to walk away, but there was a wide this time and single one run added to the board at the name of a wide. That was a wow shot from the bat of Lahiru. He opens his arm of the bat and just take it and place the ball toward the deep back square leg area for a maximum. What a perfect shot he has got. The perfect timing. Again, the fielder gets the hand but can't stop it. They scramp it through and goes for a boundary after the maximum. This time he played it toward the deep point. So this is the expensive over from Ayub. Overpitched delivery, but again missed by the fielder at the point of a short fine leg, and ball raises toward the fine leg for a boundary. One maximum, two boundaries from last three balls. At the end of the over number 16, scores are 137 for 4. Remaining 4 over are more left for Imperial Sri Lanka. For another number they have to make on board. Johar Abbas, who comes back into the attack, and what batting this time. Good partnership from Sarafsan and Lahiru. This ball, first ball from Johar Abbas, they have gotten a boundary. So as they realize only some of the over are remaining, but they are not made a big number on the board, and they just wanted to get the risk of boundaries and sixes. Over pitch delivery, and another find the gap toward the deep cover, but there was a fielder this time now, and he cuts it off the ball. So single run from the last ball. Just place the ball near the cover and take the wicket, rotating with the single. Just nudge the over of cover, single again. That was Johar reintroduced, but this ball again goes for 4. Good shot, good timing. Lahiru and Sarafsan both are just near to their 50s. 58 run in 32 deliveries. Now settling at the wicket. That was an over-pitch delivery. He just plays the ball toward the extra cover and takes the single run. Ending of the over number 17. Scores are 149 for 4. So last couple of over are expensive for England Protector. They made some numbers at the last 2 over. So again, this is a Six Nation Gold League tournament organized by Eagle Sports at the Eagle ground number 1. Sponsored by AMZ Properties and Shadow Gap. So we are just seeing the good competition between England Protector and Imperial Sri Lanka, as there is a 17th over, and Imperial Sri Lanka has made 149 run at 4 wicket. So as we are just to recognize, there is a good fielding from the England Protector. They have not getting the chance toward the batsman get the more number and higher number on the board. Again, especially delivery from the Johar Abbas. And Again, wanted to play but did not getting the big number, but wicket rotating for good for Imperial Sri Lanka. Bowler who is Anas Zahid. That he picked it away the ball and placed it toward the extra cover. And just rotating the striker, as I already said, single. That was off the pads and he just knocked it away toward the third man area and goes for a boundary. So this is the boundary for Lahiru's bat at Lahiru is 44 run in 21 deliveries, just 6 run away for his half of the century of this third match of Six Nation Gold League tournament. Again, placed it very well, but it goes for a catch where the fielder stand very tall toward the short fine leg area. A perfect catch onto his hand. Wicket number 5 goes to Imperial Sri Lanka. So this catch is by Abdul Rahman. Sarafsan, that was unluckily goes at his 45 run. So remaining one more ball from Anas Zahid. This is the first over from Anas Zahid and he takes he giving only 6 run and goes 1 wicket with Abdul Rahman, who catched the ball so nicely toward the short fine leg area. That was a dot delivery, a last delivery from Anas Zahid. So ending of the over number 18, scores are 157 for 5. That was amazing over from Anas. 1 wicket and a 7 run given toward the Imperial Sri Lanka. 2 more over are remaining here. So Farouk, the captain who is on attack now. And another side, Vasanta Varapuram, who is another batsman on a crease now. That was a slower delivery and placed a ball toward the mid-wicket. Single run. Again a slower from Farooq, and batsman picked it away too quickly, and it goes for a forward square leg area for a maximum. A 52 run in 24 balls. So this is the first half century of a third match of Six Nation Gold League tournament. Another ball, and he just raises the ball toward the cow corner. Two back-to-back a maximum. As you realize, this is only 2 over remaining, and they have a more 5 wicket and their bucket. They wanted to get the extra risk. Just placed a ball toward the point, but a quick stop by the fielder. So no chance of run. That over pressure delivery, and he dispatched the ball toward the long off area. Absolutely stunning shot. The last over, 3 sixes he has gotten. So over number 19 scores are 177 for 5. So this is the last over, and bowler Anas Zahid, at the first over he only gives a 6 run. That's a good line in length, and equally plays the ball from the batsman, and they takes a risk for a couple of runs, but slight misfield keep them easy. So couple of runs added to the board. Again, he just pushed the ball toward the long on area, just up and above from the fielder who was standing over there, and it raises out from the rope and goes for a maximum. Remaining 3 more ball from Anas Zahid to complete off half of the inning for Imperial Sri Lanka. Got the over pitch ball, and it goes for a catch. He wanted to get the another extra maximum, but toward the forward square leg area there was a fielder who catched it very nicely. At the before of 2 more ball, Saad Afridi, who has a catch very perfectly the ball that was just up and above toward the sky. So Lahiru has to walk back who has completed a 72 run in 30 deliveries, 6 boundaries and 6 sixes. Well played. So another batsman caught the ball, this Shanes B. Who is on a crease now. That was a fifth delivery from Anas Zaid, and they takes it single run. So end of the over number 20, scores are 188 for 6. They are given a chase number of 189 toward the England Protector. So this is the time of a short little break. We will again come back with the chasing. Thank you so much from Combox. So we are back for the chasing. So this is the first delivery, and now England Protector is on batting. And we have a partnership between the captain, Mr. Farouk, and Ayub. And at the another end, the captain, Mr. Shashi, who is on a bowling. So two captains on the face-to-face. Another delivery, as this is the power play. And they have Imperial Sri Lanka is tight on right hand. So at the last ball, never giving a chance of a run. Just a defensive shot, but never getting a chance. But wanted to play so hard. No run again. Three balls and 1 run. Overpitched delivery, just played it down the ground, but there was the decision of not taking a chance of a run. 4 ball, 1 run. What a delivery from Shashi as well, onto the keeper's glove. A dot delivery. 5 ball he has done, giving only 1. So that's a Yorker, a perfectly placed a delivery toward the batsman. So end of the number 1, scorer only 1 for England Protector. What a beautiful deliveries are delivered by Shashi, the captain of Imperial Sri Lanka. So at the ending of the first over, they have got only 1 run. Another bowler, Vinod, who is on attack, and the first ball, Ayub got the 4 run, the first 4 toward the deep cover area. Another ball from Vinod. A dot delivery, straight goes to keeper hand. As after the delivery, he has just realized he just wanted to tighten his deliveries toward the batsman. Overpitched delivery. An unrecognizable ball for batsman, never giving a room toward the run. So a dot delivery again. That was a Yorker, and he got the ball and perfectly placed the ball toward the cow corner and got for a maximum. Ayub, that the perfectly placed the ball. 5 ball, 11 run, 1 6 and 1 4. Good line and length. And there was a fielder at the point who missed the ball, and the ball races like a bullet toward the deep point and goes for a boundary. So this is the Six Nation Gold League tournament organized by Eagle Sports and sponsored by AMZ Properties. We are just watching a second inning of this match. There is an England Protector who is batting, has 174 run, has to complete it in 109 balls. Again, picked away the ball and just throw it toward the forward square leg area. With the 2 bounce, it raises for a boundary. So ending the over number 2, scores are 19 for no loss. A good start up by the England Protector at the couple of overs, starting a couple of over. So Shashi Kankhana, who comes back into the attack, the captain of Imperial Sri Lanka. Giving a single run at the first ball. So this is the second over of Shashi Kankhana. At the second ball, it raises toward the third man area for a boundary. At the first over, he only given a single run. At the second over, in the second ball, he gives a 4 run. So Ayub the beauty, who is dealing at the 6s and 4s. This is the 4th boundary from his bat. 8 balls he is getting, and 23 run he made at the board. Again, that was placed beautifully, but it take it a diving catch from the fielder who's standing very quietly toward the point. What a clean catch and amazingly catch by the fielder. This catch is completed by Malaka, and Ayub, that was a big wicket for England Protector, has to walk back, who is just doing so good at the strike. So this is the chasing for England Protector, and now the chasing number are 165 for 105 ball. whereas their current run rate of 9.60 and required was 9.43. But still, we have to see what's happening at the middle of the match, because the big fish Ayub has to walk back toward the pavilion. Another batsman, a new pair of eyes who's standing toward the strike, Sachin Chabra. More responsibilities he has taking at his shoulder for England Protector. So that was another ball from the captain and equally played by the batsman. So Sachin Chabra opens his account with the single. This is a 799th match of Sachin Chabra, who made 16,400 and this ball, he just got the strike and played it toward the fine leg area, and it raises for a boundary again. So this is the first boundary from Farooq, the captain. That was a Paisley delivery. Goes to keeper the Glover dot delivery. So end of the over number 3 scores are 29 for 1. So the new bowler Sumudu, who is on a attack now. That is a perfectly placed the ball toward the forward square leg area. It's a Sachin Chabra and goes for a first 6 after getting the 3 deliveries. Absolutely stunning shot he played it. good line and length delivery, but equally played it by the batsman. The beauty Sachin Chhabra, another maximum toward the same area, which is a forward square leg. So 2 back-to-back maximum. 13 run in 4 deliveries. That's an over-pitch delivery and quickly stopped by the fielder who is at the point. No, they are not taking any run. Again, up-pitch delivery and he takes it very easy. And the ball races toward the long on area and it goes for a boundary. What a batting doing by Sachin. Dealing with only boundaries, not taking a single run for rotating his wicket. Just collect a good number on the board before the power play. Just played it down the ground. Again it raises like a bullet toward the deep cover. Another regions and another boundaries. He is dealing. End of the over number 4 scores are 49 for 1. So 2 more over are remaining for the power play. So Shashi Kankana, who comes back into the attack, just done the good overs of last 2 over, giving only 11 run. And the first ball he is dealing with the no run toward the England Protector. That was a slower delivery and picked it away the ball and throw it toward the mid-wicket area. Single, a creepy single they are taking by running between the wicket. Again, a perfect delivery, I must say, from Sashi. But still equally played it by the batsman, that defensive shot and takes a single run. Just throw it away toward the cover, but there was a fielder who behind the ball. That was on to the edge of his bat and ball raises toward the third man region. There is a no man area and goes for a boundary. Boundary number 2 from the bat top of Farooq. So this is the third match of Six Nation Gold League tournament organized by Eagle Sports and sponsored by AMZ Properties and Shadowcap. So this time ball just raises toward the leg side and it's a wide delivery. Extra run added to the board at the name of wide. Another wide delivery at the another point toward the offside. The last one for leg side and this one for offside. So two back-to-back wides are giving them 2 extra run on their buckets. So this time never getting a chance of runs. End of the over number 5. Scores are 57 for 1. One more over left for the power play. And they have already collected the good number at the board just before ending the power play for England Protector. Need 132 run in 90 balls. They have a current run rate of 11.40, whereas required is 8.80. So Vasanta, who comes back into the attack, who comes on the attack. This is the first over from Vasanta. First ball. Another ball, a big appeal for umpire, but it's a leg ball. So we have experienced and senior umpire Mr. Mohsin and Mr. Ramzan Vattu. So batsman is surviving, luckiest for the batsman. Another delivery and they are just playing for a single run. Just got the perfect ball and shot it toward the deep mid-wicket area. With the 2 bounce, it goes for a boundary. So this is the boundary from Sachin Chabra's bat at this 3rd boundary. He's on a 26 run in 12 deliveries. So 2 more ball are remaining for the power play. That was a defensive shot. He just played it. A lovely delivery from Vasanta. But a good decision by the batsman, just defending. Just played it toward the long on area, but there was a fielder who cuts it off the ball. So ending off the over number Six scores are 64 for 1, whereas the current run rate of 10.67 and required is 8.93. Needed 125 run in 84 ball, England Protector. So we are back after the power play. This is the first ball after the power play from Kasun, and Sachin Chabra take it to very perfectly for a maximum toward the deep back square leg area. Another ball from Kasun was a dot delivery of a second delivery after the maximum. Again, Sachin placed a ball toward the long off area and take a single run. Sachin Chabra, who is at a 34 run in 17 deliveries, 3 maximums and 3 boundaries. A slower delivery onto the keeper's glove that was wider out toward the leg side. Just now he pushed the ball toward the mid-off, but there was the fielder and they take a single run by walking toward the wicket because they are just waited for boundaries and maximums. Just placed the ball toward the deep cover, and what I already said, they are looking for the boundaries and maximum. This time he take a boundary by dispatched the ball. Sachin Chabra not giving us so much effort for the running toward the wicket, only dealing with the boundaries and sixes toward the another regions. He got a 38 run in 18 deliveries. What a batting! takes a slower delivery but played it very well toward the long on for a single. So ending of the number 7 scores are 78 for 1. Now they need a Nelson run in 78 balls. So Vasanta who comes back into the attack and a big appeal from the bowler as well. But there is no response from the umpire. We have a senior and experienced umpire, Mr. Ramzan Bhattu and Mohsin. Just cup the ball and shoot it away toward the mid-wicket area. That was a defensive play. A smart player from the batsman as well. Just pushed the ball toward the mid-off. So single run. That was a upper-end delivery and he played it very equally, the batsman, toward the cow corner, but there was a fielder who cuts it off. Still they takes a single run. Again, a beautifully played it down the ground toward the deep square leg area, just up and above from the fielder who was walking toward the 10 to 20 yard to stop the ball. But it is just out from the rope, and this is the maximum number from Sachin Chabra. Wow, that's again another maximum for another region, long on 2 back-to-back maximums, and ending the over of 8, scores are 94 for 1. And Sachin Chabra who completed a 53 run in 23 deliveries. Kasun who comes toward the bowling, and that was a first delivery from Kasun, and this is a first wicket for England Protector. Bigger pardon. Second wicket for England Protector. So that was a run out. The batsman. Mr. Farouk, who has completed 14 run in 16 deliveries. So another batsman, Tahir, who comes into the crease and also in a strike. So Tahir has taken a first ball and goes for a couple of run. So he opens his account with the 2 run. So just played it down the ground and places for a single toward the extra cover. Just throw the ball and find the gap toward the deep cover. And the ball races like a bullet toward the rope and goes for a boundary. So equally played it as Sachin Chabra. 4 sixes, 4 boundaries, 24 ball and 57 run. A slower delivery, but he got the perfect placement toward the deep mid-wicket area. As we know, it's Sachin Chabra, the beauty, plays the ball every corner of the ground. That was a last ball of a second over from Karsun Malanka. So this is the end of the over. Number 9 scores are 108 for 2. And the last ball they have taken a single run, a good stop by the fielder toward the rope. Another bowler who comes on a attack, Asantha. So this is the first delivery from Asantha. As goes for a single run. That was a defensive. But a good decision by the batsman, never taking a chance of a run. Just throw it the ball toward the extra cover and plays it for a single run. Again, a good bowling, I must say, from Asantha as well. Goes for a single run of fourth ball. Asantha, who is a slow left-arm bowler. Now it's just gone toward the offside and it's a wide delivery, so extra run added to the board for England Protector. What a beautiful delivery. A dot delivery goes to keeper, a glove, unrecognizable ball for batsman. So that was the end of the over. Number 10 scores are 112 for 2. The last delivery of Asantha was a dot delivery. He ended the over with the dot. So we will come back again after the short little break. So we are back for the another 10 over, which will decide the winning team of the Six Nation Goal League tournament, which is between England Protector and Imperial Sri Lanka, organized by Eagle Sports and sponsored by AMZ Properties and Shadow Gap. So there is also a side changes, and this side changes are, let's see how they're working for a batsman or the fielders. Vasanta, who comes back into the attack. This is a third over from the Vasanta. So good line and length, he is dealing with the good ball and just throw it away toward the square leg area for a single. A Pichli delivery missed by everyone, but they are just take a good decision. And a single run with that missed. Just touched the ball from his bat and played it for the single again toward the point. Now he got the perfect timing, but it is just up and above and raises toward the deep mid-wicket area for a maximum. With this maximum, Sachin Chabra, who is on fire at 73 runs in 31 deliveries. Just back with the action of Vasanta and a big appeal, but batsman surviving. So ending of the over number 11, scores are 122 for 2. Remaining 54 ball, and England Protector needed 67 runs, but still they have more number at their wickets. So another over with another bowler. First ball taken a single run. That's Asantha. That was a big shot, but it is just near, just between the ground and landed very safely toward the no-man area. So this is the actually luckiest for the batsman, third. A slower delivery, he picked it away and played it toward the extra cover for single. Just hit the hard and ball raises toward the deep cover for 4. So they are on a very hurry for completed their chasing. Need 60 run in 50 balls. That was again one wait for it, and he placed the ball for another region which is a long one. So this is the another boundary from Sachin Chabra. Wanted to play, but this time he just got the white ball. So extra 1 run added to their bucket. The patience, he waited for it and placed it beautifully throughout the region of forward square leg. Make it another just to make it another 6 at the end of the over. Number 12 scores are 140 for 2. So remaining 8 overs are for England Protector and as well as for Imperial Sri Lanka. And also Imperial Sri Lanka, they must need to push the fielder back another 5 yards or maybe bring square leg. Cut off easy for 2. So Soil Pereira, who is comes at the attack, and the first delivery he is delivered for wide delivery. This is the good line and length delivery, and it goes to keeper, but never a chance of any run. After the wide, he just doing a dot. that he's just got that ball and placed it toward the long on area, and it raises for a maximum. What a shot! A simple fix. Bring long on, put a fielder at that point and close the gap. Make him hit straight. Again, this ball is just up and above in there. At the ground, it is unrecognizable for the fielder as well and never got the catch at the square leg area. That was a lovely delivery by Suel Pereira and equally played it by the batsman. That was a defensive shot. Defined the shot is very impressive for the batsman. Just not taking a risk of a run. That was over-pitch delivery and he dispatched the ball toward the deep mid-wicket area. There was the fielder, which is a captain, Mr. Shashi, cuts it off the ball and throw back toward the bowler. So that was again sent it to mid-on area and played it for a single. So ending of the over number 13 scores are 148 for 2. England Protector in need with this 41 run in 42 balls, which is equal for Sri Lankan and England Protector, Imperial Sri Lanka and England Protector. So remaining 7 more over for both of the team to decide who will win this third match of Six Nation Gold League tournament organized by Eagle Sports and sponsored by AMZ Properties and Shadow Gap, which is played it at Eagle Sports. Vinod Hishan, who comes back into the attack, and Toyer, who is on the strike. So this is the momentum of the batch where single ball are very important for both of the team. Good line and length, and that's a missed up by the keeper as well, and the ball raises toward the rope, and it's a wide delivery and goes for a boundary.
माइक है माइक माइक
वो सेट कर दो, वो सेट कर दो। कौन से? वो सेट कर दो।
So another ball that was a slower from Vinod. And a soft hand toward the ball from third. Plays it for a single run. That was on to the pads and missed by the keeper. This missed. Give them a single run. Just hit the shot and place the ball toward the cover. And sneaked a single run by both of the batsmen. That was a huge six toward the straight and played it from the third this time. This is the first maximum from third. And these maximum and boundaries are making their current run rate of higher as they required. This is 11.78 as required is required are 4.22. So this is the ending of the over. Number of 14 scores are 164 for 2. Need 25 run in 36 deliveries. Sachin Chabra, who is on his 91 run at 40 deliveries. Just 9 run remaining for his full century of 100. So Kasun comes back into the attack. First delivery he delivered for a single run. Just hit the shot, but placed it the ball just near the extra cover. So single they have taken just running between the wicket. That was in the slot and he put it away toward the deep mid-wicket area and goes for a maximum. Sachin Chabra, he wanted to complete his 100 of this tournament. He will be a first man who completed 100 run of a Six Nation Gold League tournament. That was just a smart play from the batsman, as he know he is on now he just got the ball and pushed it away toward the deep mid-wicket area, and he is the first man of Six Nation Gold League tournament, Mr. Sachin Chabra, who has completed 103 runs at 44 deliveries, 7 boundaries and 10 sixes. Well played. What a performance, what a performance. Two maximum back-to-back he is doing from the same region. So ending, he is doing the 15th over with the maximum scores are 183 for 2. Need only 6 runs in 30 deliveries. So another bowler, Suel Pereira, who is in attack now. First delivery, they takes a single run by walking toward the wicket. Again, he just picked a shot and placed it toward the mid-wicket area and takes a single again. That's missed by the keeper, and it was a wide as well and goes for a boundary. So England Protector won this match, third match of a Six Nation Gold League tournament. Won by 8 wickets. So congratulations for England Protector team and hard luck for Imperial Sri Lanka. That is 8 from the com box.